Yo, what's crack-a-lackin' YouTube? Welcome back to another banger. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Today's video will be about, is BO6 worth it in 2025 or not? I'll give my opinion on why I think you should and why I think you shouldn't, what's going to come into next year, and what to expect for the future of Call of Duty. Okay, so just for a little background, BO6 is set in the 90s, backdrop to the Gulf War. COD 2025 is expected to be another Black Ops game, set in 2030, picking up from Black Ops 2 campaign, which I think is going to be super interesting and tons of fun if that is truly it. There's a lot of reports in the COD community that that is what's going to happen. Futma Leaks, who is a pretty credited leaker, reports that the largest ground-based map and transportation map similar to Transit will be coming to COD 2025, which would be huge to get another Transit map. I don't think we've had anything like that since Transit itself. So that would be tons of fun. And yeah, just to be able to play Transit again, revamped with the Omni movement or whatever it is. We don't even know if Omni movement's coming back or not for 100%. As for Black Ops 6, it's tons of fun. The movement is unique. We don't know if they're going to continue it going into next year or not. I kind of hope they do, but honestly, if they don't, I hope they go back to simple mechanics like back to 2012 when Black Ops 2 was first released. Like, just complete remaster the game. Just to give people what they want, because Call of Duty is never going to be perfect. And it's never. Everybody's gonna hate some things about it. Everybody's gonna have their own likes, their own dislikes. You're not gonna be able to meet everybody's needs. Like, even back in the day, everybody always talked about these games, about how they were so good. But even back then, people were hating. I remember people hating on Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops. Now even Black Ops 3, you're seeing it. It got tons of hate, and now if you were to ask people about it, it's a nostalgic game, and people miss it. You're not gonna appeal to everybody. Call of Duty knows this, so they're gonna do their thing. And I trust that they're going to make, I don't fully trust them. I buy to say they're going to make a decent game. It's going to be playable. It's going to be fun. So that's kind of what we can expect going into next year. But I do think Black Ops 6 would be a great opportunity to just kind of prepare yourself for the Black Ops feel, the cartoony vibe it kind of gives. It's a lot different than Modern Warfare. And everybody always expects a Modern Warfare game out of a Black Ops title. It's not gonna happen. The two pair, they just don't pair. But there's also, it has its downsides. It's buggy. It's a laggy game for sure. There's server issues, more so on Warzone than anything that I've experienced so far. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. I get lost in it. I can play it for hours without even realizing it. Skill-based matchmaking isn't as bad as previous years. It's still there, obviously. It's always going to be there. I don't think they're ever going to fully get rid of it. It's not terrible. Like, it's playable. My, stats haven't really changed since, my first 10 games I've played. If anything, my win-loss ratio's gone up. And then, as for zombies this year, I do enjoy the zombies a lot. I kind of wish it wasn't more so, obviously story mode, but Easter egg story modes. I don't like actually story modes, like how Black Ops 2 was. Black Ops 1, you just completed Easter eggs, and that was basically the story. Well, I guess it had its own story too. Like how you have to do this and that to get this and that. It's just not ideal for me, I guess you could say. But next year, I kind of hope next year they take away the loadouts and they just bring it back to you start with your pistol and you gotta buy a wall gun or open the box. So I really don't. Man, this is the worst camping map I've ever played. This is ridiculous. I do hope they bring back just the pistols, because that's a lot of fun. It makes it more challenging. You don't start off with a shotgun or semi-auto, full auto, whatever you use when it comes to zombies. I do enjoy this game a lot. I do have tons of fun. I can get lost and do it very easily. Wow, that was a good start. And it's definitely, if it's in your budget, definitely purchase it. I definitely recommend it. If you have it on Xbox, you can get it with the Game Pass, which is awesome. That's one of the bright sides of COD being purchased by Microsoft. And the camos are actually really sick this year, just in general. Like Zombies camo, the Warzone camos. I think this is the first year they brought Warzone camos. And yeah, honestly, I have a ton of high expectations for this COD, especially if they want to make it like a Black Ops 2 remastered. They're definitely going to have to make the appeal. It's going to be hard. It's definitely a very far reach. I don't expect it to come anywhere near Black Ops 2. But genuinely, I do think Black Ops 6 would be worth the purchase going into 2025 if you genuinely plan on getting the COD next year. Just to get a feel for what Black Ops is, because it's not like a lot of the other games, I guess. It's kind of like Vanguard, because I guess that was Black Ops title, technically. If you can get it, definitely do. Black Ops 6, it's not the fun. Well, it's fun. It is fun, I can't say that. Like, it's not the worst game, alright? I say that, I'm trying to talk up this game as we're getting spawn cams. Spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die. my god, yeah. Yeah, I love this game. Can't you guys tell? I'm just kidding. I do love this game. It is fun. I do think it's worth the purchase. And I hope, like, if you got it for Christmas, you better install it, download it, update it, do whatever you gotta do to play. Hop online, play the campaign, check it all out. I definitely... I guess it does follow the storyline, but it has some of its own like, uniqueness too. Overall, it's not a terrible game. Would I recommend it to a friend? I would recommend it to a friend. Generally, I told myself I wasn't going to get the game this year unless like I heard good things about it. That was one of my critiques. And then another was that the community stayed on, and so far it's held its community fairly well. A lot better than I was assuming off the bat. But anyways, that's it from me guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope to see you in the next one. And yeah, peace out.